Have you ever woken up and just felt off for no reason? Not sad, but not exactly happy either. Just low on energy, unmotivated, and maybe even a little foggy? You grab a cup of coffee hoping it'll help, but the feeling lingers throughout the day. You smile, go to work, handle your responsibilities, but deep down you wish you just felt better. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many adults over 40 experience this kind of emotional flatness, where your mood just doesn't feel as light or positive as it used to. But here's the good news. There are natural, simple ways to lift your mood, recharge your energy, and bring back that sense of calm and happiness. Your mood isn't just about emotions. It's also about chemistry, hormones, sleep, and even what you eat. As we age, our bodies change, and so does the way our brains process happiness. Stress, poor sleep, lack of nutrients, or even dehydration can affect how we feel day to day. But that doesn't mean you have to live in a constant fog. By making a few daily changes, you can actually train your body and mind to produce more of those feel-good chemicals naturally. No heavy medications required. Let's start with something simple. Movement. Exercise is one of the fastest, most effective mood boosters there is. When you move your body, even if it's just a 20-minute walk, your brain releases endorphins and serotonin, the natural happy chemicals. You don't have to join a gym or do intense workouts. A brisk evening walk, a bit of stretching before bed, or even light dancing in your living room can shift your energy. The key is consistency. Moving daily tells your body, hey, we're alive, we're active, we're doing good things, and your mood starts to follow that message. Next, let's talk about nutrition. What you eat directly affects how you feel. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds are excellent for brain health and emotional balance. Leafy greens like spinach and kale contain folate, which helps your body produce dopamine and serotonin, those same chemicals that lift your mood. And don't forget about complex carbohydrates like oats, sweet potatoes, or brown rice. They release energy slowly, keeping your blood sugar stable so you don't experience mood crashes. A simple breakfast with oats, fruit, and nuts can make your mornings calmer and more focused. Another big factor is sleep. When you don't sleep well, your brain can't reset properly. Poor sleep throws your hormones out of balance, which affects your mood the next day. Try creating a bedtime routine that helps your body relax. Maybe dim the lights an hour before bed, sip a cup of chamomile tea, and avoid screens. Even just improving your sleep by 1 hour a night can make a huge difference in how positive and energetic you feel. Now, here's a powerful but often overlooked one: sunlight. Spending even 15 to 20 minutes outdoors every day helps your body produce vitamin D, which is essential for mood regulation. That's why so many people feel low during winter months when sunlight is limited. Try stepping outside in the morning with your coffee or taking a short walk during your lunch break. You'll not only get sunlight, but also fresh air and a small mental reset. Let's not forget about hydration. Your brain is about 75% water, and even mild dehydration can affect focus, memory, and emotional balance. Make it a habit to drink water throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty. Add lemon or cucumber slices if you need flavor. Keeping your body hydrated helps your brain function better, which in turn keeps your mood steady. Another natural way to improve your mood is through connection. Humans are social beings, and one of the strongest predictors of happiness is meaningful relationships. That doesn't mean you have to be surrounded by people all the time. Even a quick chat with a friend, a call to a loved one, or volunteering for a local cause can make you feel connected and valued. Try replacing just 10 minutes of scrolling on your phone with a short, real conversation. You'll notice the emotional difference immediately. Mindfulness and gratitude are also incredibly powerful tools. Spend just a few minutes each day reflecting on the things that went well. It could be as small as enjoying a good meal or hearing your favorite song on the radio. When you focus on what's working instead of what's missing, your brain literally rewires itself to look for more positives. You start to see your life differently, and that shift changes your entire emotional tone. For some people, adding natural supplements can also help. Things like magnesium, vitamin D, or omega-3 fish oil have been shown to support mood balance. But remember, it's always best to focus on food and lifestyle first. Supplements can support your efforts, not replace them. If you ever feel emotionally drained at the end of the day, try this simple nighttime ritual. Take 5 deep breaths, stretch your body, think of one thing you're grateful for, and tell yourself, tomorrow I'll feel even better. It may sound small, but those little affirmations have power. You're reminding your mind to heal, and your body follows that command. The benefits of all these small habits add up. You'll start noticing you wake up feeling lighter, you smile more easily, and even small challenges don't throw you off as much. Your energy returns, your focus sharpens, and your confidence quietly rebuilds. And the best part? You did it naturally, without forcing anything or relying on quick fixes. So if you've been feeling a bit low lately, remember this. Your body already has everything it needs to feel good again. You just have to give it the right environment. Good food, movement, rest, connection, sunlight, and gratitude. Start with one change today. Go for that short walk, drink an extra glass of water, or call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. These small steps might not feel like much in the moment, but over time, they completely transform how you feel inside and out. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more simple, natural health tips designed especially for adults who want to stay active, happy, and confident. Because taking care of your health isn't about big, complicated changes. It's about small, consistent actions that make you feel better every single day. You deserve to feel good, to wake up energized, and to live with a calm, positive mind. Start today. Your best self is already waiting. Movement is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to lift your mood and feel better, both physically and emotionally. When you move your body, even in small ways, your brain releases chemicals called endorphins and serotonin. These are your body's natural feel-good messengers. They help reduce stress, calm anxiety, and boost your overall sense of happiness. What's amazing is that you don't need to run a marathon or spend hours in a gym to get these benefits. Even a 20-minute brisk walk, a bit of gentle stretching, or light dancing around your living room can make a noticeable difference. The key is not intensity. It's consistency. Regular movement tells your body that you're active, alive, and taking care of yourself. And that message translates directly into how you feel emotionally. Many people think of exercise as a chore or something that's only for losing weight, but it's much more than that. Movement is actually one of the most natural forms of therapy for your mind. It helps your body burn off excess stress hormones like cortisol, which can build up when you're anxious or overworked. At the same time, it increases oxygen flow to your brain, improving clarity, focus, and even creativity. Think about how sometimes you feel clearer or calmer after a short walk. That's not your imagination. That's your brain responding positively to physical movement. If you're someone who hasn't been active in a while, start small. Take a slow 10-minute walk after dinner, or stretch your arms and legs for a few minutes when you wake up. These little moments of movement send signals to your muscles and brain that you're re-engaging with your body. Over time, you can build up to more structured activities like yoga, cycling, swimming, or light strength training. What matters most is finding something you enjoy. When movement feels fun, it becomes part of your lifestyle instead of a task you have to do. You'll begin to notice the difference quickly. Regular movement helps you sleep better, reduces tension in your shoulders and back, and gives you more energy throughout the day. It also boosts your confidence because you start to feel stronger and more in control of your body. Most importantly, it changes how you see yourself. Instead of feeling stuck or tired, you start to feel capable, energetic, and more positive about life. Movement in its simplest form is a message to your body and mind that you care about your well-being, and your mood naturally follows that message with renewed optimism and calm. What you eat has a powerful impact on how you feel, not just physically but emotionally too. Your brain depends on a steady supply of nutrients to produce the chemicals that regulate mood, focus, and energy. When your diet is low in essential vitamins and minerals, it can leave you feeling tired, irritable, or emotionally flat. On the other hand, eating the right foods can help you feel calm, balanced, and happy. For example, foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, like salmon, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds, are known to support brain health and improve mood by helping brain cells communicate more effectively. These healthy fats also reduce inflammation, which has been linked to depression and fatigue. Leafy green vegetables such as spinach, kale, and broccoli are another mood-boosting powerhouse. They're packed with folate and magnesium, two nutrients that play a big role in producing serotonin and dopamine, the brain's feel-good chemicals. When your body has enough of these nutrients, you're more likely to feel emotionally steady and positive. Whole grains like brown rice, oats, and quinoa are also helpful because they release energy slowly, keeping your blood sugar levels stable. That's important because sudden drops in blood sugar can lead to mood swings, fatigue, and irritability. By eating balanced meals that include protein, fiber, and healthy fats, you can keep your energy and emotions more consistent throughout the day. It's also a good idea to limit foods that can disrupt your mood. Highly processed snacks, sugary drinks, and refined carbohydrates might give you a quick energy boost, but they usually lead to a crash a few hours later. This crash can leave you feeling sluggish and low. Instead, choose natural, colorful foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds that nourish both your body and mind. Something as simple as swapping a sugary breakfast cereal for oatmeal with banana slices and nuts can make a huge difference in how you feel all morning. Hydration also plays a role in nutrition and mood. When your body is dehydrated even slightly, it can affect your focus and mood regulation. Make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day, and try to include herbal teas like chamomile or green tea, which have calming properties. Eating mindfully, slowing down, savoring your food, and appreciating each meal also helps your brain associate eating with comfort and satisfaction, not stress or guilt. Over time, these simple dietary habits can naturally lift your mood, sharpen your mind, and help you feel more balanced and energized from the inside out. Sleep plays one of the most important roles in how you feel emotionally and physically each day. When you don't get enough restful sleep, your brain doesn't have time to recharge and repair itself. That's why after a poor night's sleep, you might feel more irritable, anxious, or less focused. During deep sleep, your body balances hormones, repairs tissues, and strengthens memory, all of which directly affect mood and energy. Without proper sleep, your body produces more stress hormones like cortisol and fewer feel-good chemicals like serotonin. Over time, this imbalance can lead to fatigue, frustration, and even symptoms of depression. For adults, especially those over 40, getting quality sleep can become more challenging. Hormonal changes, stress, or even poor bedtime habits can make it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep. But the good news is that you can train your body to rest better. One of the best ways to start is by creating a relaxing bedtime routine. Try turning off bright screens, like your phone or TV, at least an hour before bed. The blue light from these screens tells your brain to stay awake, confusing your body's natural sleep signals. Instead, dim the lights, read a book, or listen to soft music to help your mind wind down. What you do during the day also affects how you sleep at night. Getting some sunlight in the morning helps set your body's internal clock, signaling when it's time to be alert and when it's time to rest. Avoiding caffeine in the late afternoon and evening can also make a big difference, as it stays in your system for hours and can disrupt your sleep cycle. Another simple but effective change is keeping your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. These conditions help your body relax and fall into a deeper, more restorative sleep. You can also include calming habits before bed, such as drinking herbal tea like chamomile or lavender, practicing slow breathing, or writing down your thoughts in a journal to clear your mind. These routines signal your body that it's time to slow down. Once you start getting consistent, quality sleep, you'll notice improvements in your mood, focus, and energy. You'll wake up feeling refreshed. Your patience will increase, and small challenges won't bother you as much. Quality sleep doesn't just rest your body. It restores your emotions, helps you think clearly, and strengthens your ability to handle everyday stress with calm and confidence. Sunlight is one of the most natural and effective mood boosters available, yet many people underestimate its power. When sunlight hits your skin, your body produces vitamin D, which plays a vital role in maintaining emotional balance and overall well-being. Low levels of vitamin D have been linked to fatigue, low mood, and even mild depression. That's why during the winter months, when days are shorter and people spend more time indoors, many notice they feel less energetic or more irritable. Spending just 15 to 20 minutes outside in natural sunlight can help lift your spirits, sharpen your focus, and give you a gentle boost of motivation for the rest of the day. Sunlight also helps regulate your body's internal clock, known as your circadian rhythm. This clock controls when you feel awake and when you feel sleepy. Getting sunlight in the morning, especially within an hour of waking, helps your body understand that it's daytime, which sets the tone for better sleep at night. This simple practice of stepping outside with your morning coffee or taking a short walk before starting your day can help you feel more alert, improve your energy levels, and make it easier to wind down when bedtime comes. Even if you work indoors or live in a cloudy area, you can still find ways to get the benefits of natural light. Try sitting near a window during the day, eating lunch outdoors when possible, or taking short breaks to step outside. If sunlight exposure is limited, full-spectrum light lamps can mimic natural sunlight and support your mood during darker months. These small habits can have a surprisingly big impact on how positive and balanced you feel throughout the week. Beyond vitamin D, sunlight also increases the release of serotonin, a hormone that helps you feel calm, focused, and emotionally stable. That's why you often feel more cheerful after spending time outdoors. Nature itself adds another layer of benefit. The combination of fresh air, greenery, and natural light relaxes your nervous system, reducing stress and tension. Over time, regularly spending time outside becomes a natural form of therapy for both your mind and body. Making sunlight part of your daily routine doesn't require major effort. A short morning walk, a few minutes of gardening, or even sitting on your porch can make a noticeable difference. You'll feel more awake, more balanced, and more optimistic. Sunlight is nature's simple, free medicine, and using it consistently can help brighten both your day and your overall outlook on life. Staying hydrated and connected with others are two habits that have a surprisingly strong effect on your mood and overall well-being. Most people think of hydration only in terms of physical health, keeping your skin clear or your energy up, but your brain actually relies on water to function properly. Around 75% of the brain is made up of water, so even mild dehydration can affect concentration, memory, and emotional stability. When you don't drink enough water, your brain has to work harder to perform basic tasks, which can leave you feeling sluggish, irritable, or mentally foggy. That's why sometimes when you feel tired or down, what your body really needs is just a good glass of water. Making hydration a habit throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty, can help you stay more alert and balanced. A simple way to stay on track is to start your morning with a full glass of water before coffee or tea. It helps wake up your system and sets the tone for the rest of the day. You can also carry a water bottle wherever you go, adding slices of lemon, cucumber, or mint if you like a bit of flavor. Herbal teas are another great way to stay hydrated while enjoying a calming ritual. Over time, you'll notice that staying properly hydrated improves your mood, focus, and even the quality of your sleep. But hydration isn't the only way to refresh your mood. Connection is just as important. As social beings, we thrive on meaningful relationships, whether it's chatting with a friend, spending time with family, or even having a friendly exchange with a neighbor. Human connection plays a major role in how we feel emotionally. It helps reduce feelings of loneliness, lowers stress levels, and gives you a sense of belonging and purpose. When life gets busy, it's easy to isolate yourself or put off social time. But those small moments of connection are what keep your heart and mind healthy. If you can, try to replace a few minutes of scrolling on your phone with a real conversation. Call someone you care about, join a local group, or simply smile at people you meet throughout your day. These tiny acts create positive emotional energy and remind you that you're part of something bigger. Together, staying hydrated and staying connected nourish both your body and your spirit, helping you feel calmer, clearer, and more joyful every single day. Practicing gratitude and mindfulness is one of the most natural and effective ways to improve your mood and find peace in your daily life. Many people spend so much time worrying about the past or stressing about the future that they forget to appreciate what's happening right now. Mindfulness simply means being fully present, noticing your surroundings, your feelings, and your thoughts without judgment. Gratitude, on the other hand, is about focusing on what's good in your life rather than what's missing. When you combine the two, they create a powerful shift in how you experience each day. You begin to see more joy in small moments, feel calmer during challenges, and develop a deeper sense of contentment. You don't need to meditate for hours or write long lists to be mindful and grateful. Start small. Each morning, take a moment to notice something you're thankful for. Maybe your first sip of coffee, the sound of birds outside, or simply waking up with another chance to live. At night, think of one good thing that happened during the day, no matter how small. This simple practice trains your brain to focus on positives instead of negatives. Over time, your perspective changes. You start noticing more things to appreciate, and your overall mood naturally lifts. Mindfulness also helps manage stress. When you pause to breathe deeply and pay attention to the present moment, your body's stress response slows down. Your heart rate steadies, your muscles relax, and your mind feels clearer. You can practice mindfulness anywhere, while walking, eating, or even washing dishes. The goal isn't to stop your thoughts, but to simply observe them without getting caught up in them. This creates a sense of emotional space, making it easier to respond calmly instead of reacting out of frustration or worry. Practicing gratitude can also improve relationships. When you take time to express appreciation, whether it's thanking your spouse for making dinner or acknowledging a friend's kindness, it strengthens your bond and increases feelings of connection. Gratitude makes both you and the other person feel valued and seen. Over time, this sense of connection becomes a source of emotional strength and happiness. These small practices of gratitude and mindfulness don't take much time, but their effects are lasting. You begin to feel more peaceful, more positive, and more in control of your emotions. Life feels fuller and lighter, and you realize that happiness isn't found in big achievements. It's created in the quiet moments of awareness and appreciation each day.